Rightio, Blacky. Thanks for coming in. We've got the 20-year 2002 Premiership Guernsey here. Bring back any memories for you?
Yeah, it sure does. Look, the club's done a great job with it, Hughy. I love it. The old photo of the boys celebrating down the bottom there and the MCG in the background, it looks great. Doing a super job. So hope you enjoy wearing it, and hope the boys can have a good night against the Bulldogs.
Now, this is a bit of a tough one. You've obviously won 3 of them. Where does this one sit? Can you rank them at all, or do they all sit the same? Would you put the same price on all 3 of the premierships?
Yeah, it's funny. Like the 3 of them always feel that each one was different for different reasons, and the first one's obviously euphoric because it's a first, and this one we probably felt the most pressure because we were the red hot favourites going into the game in 2002, and that being the case, you as a group you feel like you really should stamp yourself on the game, and we just couldn't really shake Collingwood. As I said, it was a really wet. I remember waking up, opening the curtain of my hotel room, and it was pouring rain, and you just knew it was going to be a hard contested game, and it was all day. Collingwood gave it to us, and we just managed to find a way late in the game, and obviously that great left foot snap from Acker sealed the game for us. But it was a really special, as you know, mate, some of those hard fought wins that are really close, they're really special to win, and that was certainly incredibly special to get over the line. Yeah,
for sure. And was there any particular themes coming to the game or speeches that happened in the game? I know it was quite a time ago now, but anything that sticks out? We've heard the "if it bleeds you can kill it" story, but was there anything that you ran with in 2002 that was similar to that?
Well, I think 2002 we were probably almost at the peak of our powers as a team, and we had some really dominant victories over sides, big 60-80 point wins in that era, and that was we'd fill the gabba out, great corporate support, great support in that era, and I know too the town really jumped on the back of it and really got on board, and it was just such a great thrill for us all to run around in a pack gabba and things. So that was really special, and I think we as a team we just really bought into Lee's coaching philosophy, and he's a really simple coach in a lot of respects, but that was the beauty of it, around no accept perform your role, and we're a really talented group, but we really bought into each individual's role for the team, and we really cherished and valued that and revered the guys in the side that were willing to be selfless and play their role for the team, and collectively as a group we fulfilled our capability on the back of that, and that goes down no doubt one of the biggest reasons, or the biggest reasons we're able to have this successful era, guys being willing to know and accept and perform their role.
Yeah, well, you led me into my next question. We've all heard them, everyone knows the household names, Brownie, Vossi, Acker, yourself, but who were some of those players that, like you just touched on, were able to play a role in those 3 years, especially in 2002, and really, drive your team forward? Yeah,
we had a lot of a bunch of them, and I mean, one guy that probably hasn't got a lot of recognition is the current Collingwood coach, and that's Craig McRae. Yeah. Fly was probably really one of the first of the high pressure defensive small forwards. His ability to really value keeping the ball inside the forward 50 was really set a bar for not just our side but probably the competition at the time, and he really drove that aspect of the game for us. So he was amazing. Not a big guy, but he was forever. I remember running off that many times with a blood nose or blood mouth or whatever for just putting his body on the line, charging in, and he was great. Sean Hart was such a selfless teammate, such a favourite teammate of a lot of us. Marcus Ashcroft played some really great roles, and our defence was really, really strong. And I mean, Luke Powell was obviously a great offensive player, but he did some fantastic defensive roles as well. So there's, you go across the team, there's a lot of guys in there, that Chris Johnson as well, that did great jobs for us as a group and enabled us to fulfil our potential, I guess. Yeah,
for sure. Now we'll move on to a couple of moments. I might just get you to tell me your recollection of these 2 things. The first one, Vossi's bump. We all see it through the media a fair bit, and you were around the spot at the time that it happened. What are your recollections of that moment?
It was not often I'd see Vossi get put on his backside, but actually I don't even know if he fell over, did he?
Yeah, not too sure.
Not sure it was even that big a hit. I think he might have put a bit of mayo on it, but no, I was like a seagull around a hot chip. I was just lurking for a handball receive, and managed to get the ball. And I was actually going to handball to someone, but I realised where I was, and then someone yelled out, "Have a shot!" And so I had a shot, and it was good that it went through.
clinches to get it to Johnson. His kick's pretty ordinary to Voss. Burns lines it up and goes bang. 50 metres out. Beautiful pick up by Voss to Black. Should have a shot. Great play, Brisbane.
Yeah, a good moment. And also Acker's snap over the shoulder. I think that was late in the game to maybe put your front or seal things. Where were you at that time?
Yeah, I wasn't far away. I remember when he kicked the goal, went over and picked him up and gave him a big hug. But yeah, it was as you know, mate, the big games, big moments can often decide it, and that was a moment where it's got a lot of publicity, I guess, where Lethal's called the message down to the runner just for Acker to get front and centre to Lynchy, and fortunately Acker did, and he's one of those players, probably like Charlie and Link and probably yourself. Doesn't need a lot of time to get boot to ball, and I just remember him just getting it, and he was getting followed around by Lucuria really tightly, and he just managed to sort of shake him and step backwards, I think, and then snap over his left foot, and I think he had a groin injury at the time, so it was a pretty good effort by Acker, and it was a pretty special moment, mate.
Back to Brad Scott, around the corner to the full forward area. Lynch can't manufacture a mark. Ackermanis, left foot snap. Ackermanis has kicked a goal. What a snap!
We'll probably move on a little bit more to our side now, and your thoughts on how we're going and what you enjoy watching about us and who you enjoy watching. You obviously commentate a bit, so watch a few games.
No, I love watching you guys. It's been great to see the development of the footy club and the team, obviously, in the last few years, and we've got some great ability. We were talking earlier about just our avenues to goal. Fantastic. We're such a great offensive side, and it's been awesome to see, mate. I love it. I just really hope we can just take that next step and find a way to get a little bit closer this year and the next couple of years. We've got I really believe we can win it, and we've got the talent within the squad to do that, and as you know, mate, we just got to get it done later in the year, and all we're doing this time of year is qualifying, aren't we? Yeah, that's all you can do. But club's done great to put the squad we've got together, and it's a pleasure to watch, mate. I love coming to the Gabba and watching the games live.
Nah, it's certainly something we're striving for, and to hear your story and to wear these jumpers as well really motivates us even more, I think. We got to wear the 01 one last year, and we've got this one this year, and then we'll be on again next year, so hopefully we can taste a bit of our own success. But appreciate you jumping on, telling us a bit about the game, and it's great to see you around the club again.
No, good on you, Hughy. Cheers, mate. All the best, mate. Hopefully you can wear one of these in 20 years' time too, mate.
That's the plan.
Good on you, mate.